Now then, Christmas may feel like a distant memory for many of you already, but we just felt we wanted to pause briefly to give you a reminder of some of the amazing things that happened over Christmas. And so many of you were involved in some of the outreach projects that we're running. And we wanted to pause and thank you for your generosity of time and resources, which enabled us to reach literally hundreds of people over the Christmas period. So to give you an idea, and brace yourselves, because this is pretty mind-blowing, here are some of the projects that you helped support. At the start of December, the wonderful Penny Turndrop whipped us into shape and coordinated 35 different sets of people, that's you lot, working together as home groups, streets, groups of friends and individuals to put together beautiful hampers full of gifts for local families connected to the Children's Centre. 48 different families who were struggling this Christmas were treated to something special and individual, all delivered with our love and with God's love. Well done. And because everyone loves a hamper, Liz Burrell got us organised and arranged for gifts for mums and children at the local women's refuge. You provided beautiful toiletries for 23 ladies and books for the 22 children living at the refuge at the moment. Well done. Then we had carols on tour, when Rich and his socially distanced carolers visited 6 different stops across the neighbourhood and hosted a brief, safe and wonderful moment of joy as we paused to sing our festive praise to God on our doorsteps. Thank you for spreading the word and being bold and inviting your neighbours to attend. We estimate that around 500 people joined in with their neighbours that evening to spread the joy and lift their hearts. Well done. Follow the Star followed the carols, and the beautiful window trail across Southfields was the talk of the town. Families and individuals from across the community delighted in wandering from window to window and hearing the nativity story en route. Thank you to everyone involved and to each of you for sharing the invitations with your neighbours. Literally, hundreds of people followed the star and heard the true meaning of Christmas. Well done. And finally, the bundles. 150 Christmas bundles of everything needed to make Christmas lunch. Toiletries, children's activity packs and more were distributed from Ackroydon Hall and Brathwaite Hall to make Christmas brighter for local families we know and who were referred to us by local schools and children's centres. That's around 600 people who were blessed in this way. Thank you to the Don's Local Action Group to Learn to Love to Read, the 45 of you who volunteered to help make and distribute the hampers, and of course, to all of you who have given, who have prayed, and who have loved the community in this way. Well done. So we want to continue praying for these families, for these many, many hundreds of people who were reached over the Christmas period. Thank you again for your generosity, but please continue to hold them in your prayers, as we know that some of these situations are pretty dire and have not changed.